travel reality show Take Me to China Xinjiang heads to a distant city on the border of Kazakhstan. There, guests delve into Uyghur culture.
Xinjiang, the largest provincial division in China, sprawls more than 1.6 million kilometers. For a traveler, that's a lot of ground to cover.
That's why we, the hosts of Take Me to China Xinjiang, got some help. We held a competition seeking 2 English speakers to come to China for the experience of a lifetime.
Meanwhile, we also held a competition to find 2 Chinese citizens who speak English. They will represent their nation by guiding the foreign guests. 1 Chinese woman with a foreign man, and 1 Chinese man with a foreign woman.
Please join us as we travel all over this amazing land.
In the previous episode, we introduced the variety of ethnicities that make up Yining. Particularly, we focused on and will continue to focus on the Uyghurs, one of the largest ethnic minorities in China. The Uyghurs have a long history, but it is no simple feat identifying what exactly a Uyghur is, where exactly they came from, and how exactly they arrived in Xinjiang. So, to sort out the Uyghur question, we will go back in time with experts on Xinjiang history. Afterwards, we will send one of our guests, Marcus, and his guide, Cao, to crash a Uyghur wedding in real time. Between the experts' testimonies and our guests' first-hand experience, we hope you, the viewer, can come away with a glimpse of who the Uyghurs are. The Uyghurs reflect Xinjiang's quality of being a crossroads between the 4 compass points of the Asian continent. Tribes and kingdoms from every direction met at this crossroads. Here they conquered, collapsed, split, and united over several thousand years.
维吾尔族的祖源呢，最早是在蒙古高原，当时叫丁零。
The Dinglings combined with other groups to form what historians call the Tiele. The Tiele, who were for the most part nomadic, ended up winning and losing battles with other groups in the region. The reasons for the conflicts were elementary.
游牧民族的这一个特点啊，跟自然环境啊是息息相关的。这一年的天气好，没有什么自然的时候，它的这个畜牧业会得到很快速的发展。但是要遇到一个自然灾害，比方说干旱啊，或者一个雪灾啊，它会产生一些毁灭性的这个影响。因为毕竟古人对这个对自然的这种战胜能力、抵御能力是很弱的，但是往往在这个年份发生这个自然灾害的这种年份的时候，为了某一个民族，为了这个游牧民族，为了自己的生存，他可能会发动战争，来掠夺其他的一些民族的这个财产。
One branch of the Tiele eventually became known as the Uyghurs. Through alliances and power grabs, they eventually dominated a large swath of Central Asia. Then, out of necessity, they abandoned their Mongolian homeland.
维吾尔族的主要居民的迁徙啊，主要就是还是840年从蒙古国这个迁过来的。这个时候，一个是灾害，一个是战争的原因。
打散了，打散以后，他们就开始进入到新疆地区，有一部分呢经过这个甘肃，到这个什么的东边，到这个甘肃东部，就是现在的鱼固族，叫黄灰户嘛，撒的灰户。
The Uyghur diaspora migrated to find peaceful pastures. They mixed with people already living in the Xinjiang region, and many gave up their nomadic way of life to become sedentary. Over time, languages, religions, traditions, and peoples blended together to make the Uyghurs who they are today.
情况应该是比较复杂的，所以比较复杂呢，它就形成一个，就是说是它融合的时候啊，有可能好比大家现在一般感觉到，就是说现在维吾尔族长相有一些差异，就是区域性的一些差异。好比觉得吐鲁番哈密一带的人，有点接近汉族人的，就是这样子一个长相的人就比较多一些。这个跟他的本身的就是迁徙过来的这个回族人的这个形象。是它其实是一个基本形象，然后跟这儿的这样子的一个居民的一个融合，可能形成的一种状况。
Think of the Uyghurs as an amalgamation of peoples at the crossroads of Asia, or to put it another way.
后来因为它这个民族划分呢，有的时候它是政府规定你是什么民族，就是它有时候这样的，有的时候说你自己说我是什么民族就是什么民族。
Indeed. It might just be that. The name Uyghur is a simple way to summarize an extremely complex group of people who live in an equally complex region.
Studying the long, complicated history of the Uyghurs is one way to get to know them, but another, perhaps even more enlightening approach is to interact with them personally. Take Me to China Xinjiang guests Marcus and Sao did just that by attending a Uyghur wedding. A Uyghur wedding is no simple affair. It involves a journey. On this Friday afternoon, a young suitor and his friends hired vehicles to track down his bride. They drove out of the main city and into a neighboring village. There, the bride was fortified within her home, protected by her own friends and family. It took convincing, as well as some cash, to get them to open the door.
Looks like they're trying to tell her to come out.
Once the doors were opened, the groom and other invitees flooded inside. The groom sat with the bride while family and friends admired and paid their respect to the couple. Marcus and Sao were invited to take a picture with the bride and groom.
That was awesome. Pretty exciting. Did you know, are we leaving now?
The wedding was far from over. In fact, it had just begun. Now, the couple journeyed together to the next destination. The wedding party gathered on a gazebo overlooking the Ili River.
We're going to crash a Uyghur wedding.
After a round of dancing by the male guests, the wedding couple hit the floor. But after only a moment, they were met with competition. No less than 4 wedding couples held a dance-off. It It wasn't long before Marcus and Sal realized there were brides and grooms crawling all over the place.
So we're here by the Ili River, right?
Yes, we're by the Ili River.
Yeah, we've lost our wedding couple. We were gonna crash a wedding, but there's so many people coming.
There are many
quite crowded
couples here.
Yeah, a lot of people getting married here. So what are we gonna do now? I don't know. Maybe try and crash a new couple's wedding, I guess. We'll find a new bride and groom.
Are you here today with your family, or these your family and friends, or?
Yes, friends.
您能给我们介绍一下婚礼的整个程序？自己是从早晨开始，就像你们今天看到的，刚开始是女方在那个女方的那些好朋友，就是我们这些人，然后先到女方的家里去坐着等待，化妆呀，然后一起聊天呀，然后帮着安慰新娘。今天是你的 big day， 然后可以特别 happy， 你们去拍照，男方女方一起拍照，到时候做个 MV， 就是做个纪念的一个 MV， 到时候完了以后会那样子制出来那种。然后现在呢，我们完了以后就这样一起走回去。到大宴会厅，所有的客人都在等我们，就等我们这些人过去。然后我们去了以后，他们会很 happy， 然后都鼓掌，然后欢迎我们。
So actually there are two parties, two groups, the youngers and the elder generations. The elder generations will wait for the bride and groom in the restaurant
and celebrate their wedding.
So how long have you been boyfriend girlfriend for a long time, maybe?
No, just 2 months.
Just 2 months, and you're already getting married. Did you know him for a long time before?
But our family know each other.
Oh, okay. So did you have?
Yeah, we trust each other because we know the big background of the
the families.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, but was it your choice?
Yeah, that's my
It was
choice.
your choice. Okay, that's cool.
The lovely bride invited Marcus and Sal to attend the next stage of their wedding celebration in a traditional restaurant. For a typical Uyghur wedding celebration, groups sit in respective sections. The wedding party sits at a central table overlooking the dance floor. The parents are in an elevated platform where they can oversee the celebration. Otherwise, men are with the men. Women are with the women. Marcus and Sal sat with friends and family for a traditional meal. Then, everyone met on the dance floor to celebrate, the men donning traditional hats. The wedding couple performed their first dance, their friends tying a rope around them to symbolize their unbreakable bond. After the emotional episode, they were set free. Finally, close relations congratulated the couple.
All right. Good day, huh?
Yes, it's a wonderful experience.
Yeah. Such a long day. We crashed not just one, but many Uyghur weddings, I think.
Yes. Today a lucky day.
Yeah, very lucky.